these cuts for only one reason: to keep a campaign election promise, to cut taxes by 30%. The arithmetic is simple. That huge tax break will cost our province $3 billion this year. In 5 years, the cost will be $8 billion each and every year. The only way Mike Harris can do that is to make more and more cuts. Cuts to our health care, cuts for seniors, cuts for children and for their parents. It doesn't have to happen. Dumping these terrible cuts on the most vulnerable people in our province just isn't necessary. Mike Harris says, you want a tax cut. Money is tight for everyone these days. But I think about the people who depend on wheel-trans to get around. I think about seniors who won't be able to pay extra user fees for their drugs and will just have to do without. I think about the kids in my neighborhood who depend on a school breakfast program to make sure they don't start the day hungry. And then I think, do I really need that tax break more than kids and seniors and people with disabilities need the services they depend on? Ask yourself the same question. Like me, I think you'll find that the answer is no. So what can we do about it? We can tell Mike Harris to keep his tax break and stop the cuts. I think it's time to send Mike Harris a message. We just can't afford what his cuts are doing to our province. We need to tell Mike Harris there are some things his tax break just cannot buy, like the kind of Ontario that looks after our seniors, that cares for our children, that provides for people with disabilities. A lot of people are already trying to send that message. Even in the worst winter weather, they're coming here to Queen's Park to tell Mike Harris to stop the cuts. But you don't have to join a protest march. At the end of this program, we'll show you an address. You can write to us, and we'll send you back more information, including one of these mail-back postcards. You can send this directly to Mike Harris and make sure that he hears directly from you. We have a lot to be proud of in Ontario. We have a lot that's worth fighting for, to preserve. If we do, we can stop the cuts. Thank you for watching today.
For more information and to receive a mailback postcard telling Mike Harris to stop the cuts, please write to NDP Caucus Services, Room 200, North Wing, Main Legislative Building, Queen's Park, Toronto, M7A 1A5.